From your scientific expertise, what is it for the people listening? Why is it that sleep's so important? Not just for your physical health, but for your mental health as well.
So when you talk about recovery, and that's just not recovery from the gym, that is everything we do day to day, no matter what level, is taxing and it's fatiguing. Naturally, if you've had a busier day, you go to bed more tired. Even if you've not had a particularly busy day, you're still tired, you're still ready for sleep, because sleep is where the magic happens in terms of recovery. All cells regenerate, they recover, and as a result, ideally, if you get an optimal sleep, the deeper sleep that you enter, and there's different stages of sleep. So if we want to enter what we call REM sleep, which is where predominantly you dream more, rapid eye movement sleep, that is one of the sort of the third and fourth layer of sleep, which we'll get onto alcohol and things in a sec. But if you can enter them sleep cycles each night, now each sleep cycle is about 90 minutes. If you can get anywhere between 4 and 6 sleep cycles of deep sleep per night, your recovery is enhanced. So if you can get to the deeper sleep, then you'll be able to optimize your recovery much, much more.
How do you get there?
So creating sleep hygiene or pre-bed routines helps. So for example, if you've come through the door at 10 p.m, super busy day, still on the phone to clients, scrolling through your phone, you're then going, right, I'm up at 5, I have to get to bed. Guaranteed you're not in an optimal position to be able to get into sleep. So ideally, and again, I'm talking ideal, not realistic, because we know it's not realistic all the time.
Sure.
In an ideal world, leading into bed, we've got within that last hour of bed some sort of pattern that we want to enter, and it may be reducing blue light, maybe not scrolling on your phone within an hour of bed, because that stimulates the brain. So naturally, we then go to sleep off the back of that, we're in overdrive. We haven't had that time to rest and digest, we're still in fight or flight. Also, not just blue light, but if we're on social media, that's information and you're processing, constantly processing to where there is no off switch. Your body's ready because we're primed, especially in routine when it's darker to sleep. Your body's getting into a prime position to sleep. Now you're pushing it away from that.
Just a quick one. On January the 18th, I'm going to be holding my first live event. It's going to be alongside 3 other phenomenal speakers, and this event is all about how to raise awareness around mental health, overcoming adversity and traumas and challenges, and different ways we can improve our mindset moving into 2025. I'm really, really excited for this event. There's going to be also an anonymous Q&A at the end. This one is not to be missed. If you want tickets, then see the first line in the description.
So core temperature is another big thing. As we get towards the back half of the day, the body will cool down, because when we go to sleep better in a cooler environment. So if we're then, again, that's why it's not always ideal versus realistic. If we're going to go and train late, really late, or we go and take a sauna really late, this now increases core temperature when the body's trying to do the opposite. So it's factoring these.
Would you advise a cold shower before bed? Or cold water?
Later on in the day, yeah. So generally speaking, if you're going to shower during the day, first thing in the morning, generally, and this is taken out because I know obviously the benefits and mental health benefits behind cold showering and cold plunging. But if you're talking from a hygiene standpoint, a warm shower, soap shower sort of thing, first thing or earlier in the day, warmer shower works better because your core temperature is rising. After sort of 2, 3 p.m. in the afternoon, core temperature starts cooling down. So if you're then going to start getting in the shower, ideally a cooler shower. And again, we talk ideal because if we're getting into the middle of winter and someone's coming in from a dog walk at 6 p.m. and going, I'm going to get a cold shower. Most people are opting for a cold shower. But generally speaking, if we're trying to control all these environment and all these factors, cooler shower towards the end of the day because we've got a cooler core temperature. So if we're trying to optimize sleep, creating a sustainable, because that's the key thing, bed hygiene routine, even reading before bed doesn't have the same stimulus that you would have on a blue light, and naturally can create more of a tiredness anyway to allow you to drift off.
After reading a book.
Yeah, right? And almost and again, we're all busy people, but if you can optimize a work hygiene as well, where let's say 6, 7 p.m, you can go, right, that's me done for the day. That's me working done. So that last hour or two, I can just try and, I mean, it might be watching something on TV because TV doesn't have the same stimulus that blue light does, but just allowing yourself, just to wind down and just switch off a little bit.
Do you know how you just said that now? Like, I slept horrendous last night. I couldn't get to sleep and I kept tossing and turning. And now you've just said all those things, I can pinpoint exactly why. So you often see me at the gym in the morning, first thing in the morning. Well, I was at a conference yesterday, so I didn't get the chance to go to the gym in the morning. I was there until late, and then I got home and I went for a run.
Yeah.
Did first time I'd done a 5K outside for a while, blowing out my ass. And then I got back and then I did another like 2 or 3 hours work. So I didn't finish work till like 8:30.
Yeah.
And then I found the time then to go on TikTok and find a post that I wanted to post. Posted one, the engagement was crap, so I deleted it, posted another one. And then that was doing really well, so I was checking that. And then I watched a new series with Amy. And then I didn't go to bed till like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So now you've said all those things, like my nervous system is awake. I'm probably very warm still from my run. I'm stimulated. So now you've said all those things, I can pinpoint exactly why I slept so shit last night.
So even incorporating things, and there is, when I say cheat codes, if you're talking again ideal based, really, let's say you'd have still had that day, but then you could have even put things like 15 to 20 minutes of like breath work in pre-bed.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like we must meditate, we must have like all different music on and candles and light, and it doesn't have to be that
Realistic.
way.
Yeah.
Can we just take ourselves even 15, 20 minutes before bed, after you're scrolling, and just go, you know what, for the next 15 minutes, phone goes away, and I might lay there just with my eyes closed, and I'm just going to do breath work. I'm going to slow everything down, because again, if we've been in fight or flight, which is high energy and a lot of things we do day to day, and we can take ourselves to rest and digest, naturally you can feel your body just calming down a little bit. If we can prioritize just 10, 15 minutes just to regulate hormones, regulate sleep pattern, but also just that resting sort of hormones that we want off the back of it, just to be, not even to be present, but just to be like, right, I know I'm going to bed in the next sort of 10, 15 minutes. Just like you do some sort of warm-up sets in the gym to build yourself up, let's use it the opposite way around and implement some sort of breath work, or just 10, 15 minutes of just downtime, just to go, let's just pull back a little bit, and we're going the other way around. Almost like a cool down, just to like, right, I'm entering that state. Even a cooler bedroom. People are afraid to go to bed with, like, oh God, it's cold in here. It's not cold when you get in the sheet, but generally, if you've got a cooler bedroom, it's a better environment to be in.
If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, then click the link here. Also, if you want to see more clips like this, please subscribe and make sure you turn the notifications bell on.